And then it started oozing like really bad.
Not again.
What?
Fucking dick pus, dude.
Maybe see a urologist.
What are they gonna know about pus? I didn't say piss.
I actually did go see a doctor the other day because of something that happened I haven't really talked about. And he said I had pus behind my eardrum. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know I have pus behind my eardrum? And he's like, well, I looked in there with a light. And I'm like, well, correct me if I'm wrong, but my eardrum is not transparent. He's like, yeah, but I can see that pus. I'm like, okay.
You can probably tell by the change in color.
I don't know.
The opacity, I bet.
I'm like,
I don't know how you'd make
I
it.
had surgery on 20 years ago. Is that the one you're seeing? This pus? Like, I don't know.
I don't know how you get a biological membrane that thin without it being transparent.
I guess translucent, maybe.
Plus, also, it's probably being pushed on from the other side, so it's bowed inward or outward into the. I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know. It just sounded like made up. I was like, you're making that up.
Well, could you hear him when he said it, or did you have to turn the other ear over there? Because then we might have what? Talking to my non-pus filled ear. Right?
They gave me fucking Augment, man. These pills are like this big. I swear to God, they are so fucking huge.
I hope they're not rectal.
No, thank
Suppositories.
God.
Get you a lot of witch hazel.
There's a bucket of cocoa butter. They just put it. Here's an adapter for your chair. You just set the pill on the chair, and then you sort of just ease down onto it. Sometimes it'll slip out of the thing, and you gotta get it off the floor, dust it off.
I need you to push my pill back in.
Like you never sat on a watermelon before.
This is why you have to marry the right kind of woman, huh?
Yeah,
that's it.
And with that, welcome to Go Live 146.
Oh hi.
What's 146 stand for?
Yeah. What?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't do anything.
Thing did you come up with?
I didn't come up with anything because I didn't do a thread because I was busy today doing other things for some reason.
We're really phoning this in.
The whole IRL thing.
Yeah. Plus, I haven't been getting much. Well, granted, I haven't stickied the last two threads, so, but hardly anybody replies on them. You get some new people on here. Maybe we'll get Gio's girl that he posted the other night. Maybe then our ratings would skyrocket.
I'm sure that wouldn't go down. All right.
She was muscular. Probably still is.
Thing does.
Who's playing on the sports puck?
Pittsburgh and Long Island.
Is it playoffs yet?
And
no, that doesn't start till May.
It's playing tonight, dude.
What's the Long Island team called?
No. He's at playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs? You talking about playoffs?
I thought
playoffs? Playoffs?
Playoffs.
You talking about playoffs?
Yeah, I'm talking about playoffs.
Yeah. You have to understand some little bit of sports minutia to get that reference.
I damn near hollered out Stillers when he said Pittsburgh.
So close.
I know.
Penguins, Steelers.
Oh yeah, Penguins. Yeah. There's something about squid. Something I don't know. Oh, that's Boston.
And we have a baseball team. I've heard.
Oh, yeah, Pirates. Yeah.
They suck. The owners suck.
How come the Stillers don't have a P name?
I don't know. Maybe it used to be PTHEELER.
Steelers.
Steelers.
I play on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steven.
Yeah, with Steven.
That's conceivably how you'd pronounce it if you had no front teeth.
Steven is actually a delightful character. We had dinner together last month.
Steven, yeah. We like Steven.
Man, you were just a gadabout meeting up with everybody.
A little bit. I mean, I met up with you in Vegas. I met up with Bart in Vegas. Only person I haven't really met is Pest and Omni.
You never met Pest and Omni?
Yeah, we're not aerophiles.
The only time that we've all been together is that one Super Bowl trip like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I had to do a gun show that weekend. Otherwise, I would have probably gone.
Oh, that's right. Huh.
Yeah.
Still one of the best weekends ever.
Do we have a show thread?
Hey,
No.
did I send you my work release form?
Me?
No, FC.
No.
I'm gonna need you to sign that, bud.
All right. Do I have to put a cover sheet on it like a TPS report?
Exactly.
Okay.
And
What's a
there's
work
liability amounts you have to fill in.
All right. I will say the average lawsuit settlement is $185,000. So.
All right. Well, we should be good then.
All right. Good.
We had 7 watching a minute ago. Now we only have 4. They must have got to the pus part.
That was the first part.
and there's coincidentally 4 people on the show right now too.
So 0.
Must be 0.
I don't care. Best company, anyways.
That's true.
I talk to you guys more than I do my IRL friends that like live across the street. So
I don't have any time for anybody else. Like,
Yeah.
fucking get home at 8, go to sleep, get up at fucking 7-ish. Ugh.
Ooh. This
Yeah,
is
like a
juicy.
wage slave. It's terrible.
I get up at 7.
Hate that shit.
Yeah, I know, but like you're hitting like Montel Williams at about 11, right?
Montel Williams.
You mean Arsenio?
You mean watching TV?
Yeah. I know
Actually,
you're a big TV fan.
I'm usually hitting the cable crossover by that time. Usually,
Cable crossover.
yeah, Jim.
Oh, that's
Oh. Boy.
How long do you go to the gym for?
Usually about an hour and a half.
Every
Minimum.
day?
Usually every other day. Sometimes I'll do like upper body one day, legs next day, core the next day, then go back to arms, legs, and then I'm done for the week.
Yeah, I think it's very well documented that Bart is the healthiest person on the show.
Maybe if I did that.
That's not even a contest.
Maybe if I did that, my wife would support me after my money ran out.
That's kind of, I figured that's part of my full-time job is being, a non-contributing member of the family. I better look fucking damn good while doing it.
Better be ready to take a beating and ready to perform.
I think Tess was trying to figure out what am I going to do next week.
Yeah,
Yeah, I took the other approach to that one. Just try not to run out of money.
Yeah.
You can. Here's the thing: you can run out of money or you can run out of luck. Just don't run out of both at the same time.
right. That's important.
And I really don't feel as bad because the disparity in spending between me and my wife isn't even close.
Well, if you were both spenders, that would be bad.
Yeah. I have cut back on my gun buying quite a bit lately.
Me too.
Yeah, but you're still buying a $3,500 gun and a $5,000 gun you just put deposits on, so
Yeah, that doesn't count.
yeah.
Those are refundable.
Yeah. True. Just like HMG, right?
Yeah, just like HMG.
Not like that at all. I still need to send them my FFL shit.
Yeah, I don't think there's any rush in that.
Wasn't that already a month ago they sent those out?
Yeah, I got the FFL.
2.5, 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, hat size. No, I learned how to do that. Okay, never mind. I have no excuses. I got to do it. I just forgot.
The
That's a nice
diameter of
thing.
your noggin.
Divide by pi, apparently.
No, the circumference divided by pi.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did buy. Yeah.
diameter, circumference, same thing, basically.
Except for the pi part.
Yeah. We're talking about squares, it's like 4 times off, but yeah, okay, close enough.
I will say the other night when I was drunk, though, I did buy one of those Jerichos from Centerfire for $300.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is
The
that
9
the
mil?
Space Cowboy gun? Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Some
9
people
millimeter.
call it
The
cowboy.
brush chrome ones or whatever.
Oh,
Has
those
the
are kinda
Jewish
nice.
star on the side of it.
Those are kind of
Nice.
nice.
For $300, 9 millimeter, full size handgun. metal.
Ah, truck gun. Yep, there you go.
Nice.
Texas Machine Gun and Ordnance came up with that the other day. They're like, if you don't want a Mansfield Glock in your truck, you should get a cop trade-in or whatever. And I'm like, oh yeah, I thought about it. I got a Glock 23 cop trade-in by the door, a fucking Smith & Wesson M&P cop trade-in for $300 in my truck, 9 millimeter, and a USP cop trade-in 45 on my nightstand. For if you're gonna shoot somebody in self-defense, you should do it with a cheap gun you don't really care about. I do care about the USP, but
Well, I mean, the thing about USPs are the trigger pull is so terrible. You're probably not going to hit what you're aiming at anyway, so you don't have to worry.
shut up.
Trigger pull isn't terrible those at all.
I hate the trigger pull on USPs and Beretta 92s. Can't stand them. That's me.
But I'm good at shooting though. But the biggest problem with the USP, first of all, the USP is the least likely to get taken away because if I'm using my bedroom gun to defend myself, it's probably very easy to
Yeah,
justify.
you
I mean,
probably-
for a hammer fired gun, this isn't bad at all. I mean,
the single isn't bad. The double is atrocious.
Well, you just have
double
to-
action on anything sucks.
Yeah, the first round goes into the floor, the next one goes into his balls. That's the way it goes. And also, the problem though is that one actually has the original light module on it, not the fancy Mark 23 one, but the sort of fancy USB
LEM.
one. Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. I got to check my burgers.
Tuna says
You
it's
had pork chops a minute ago. What the shit?
Yeah, he already ate those.
Hold
This
on.
is dessert.
You're
This-
making up food euphemisms for pooping, aren't you?
This is fucking America. If I want to grill pork chop and burgers, I'm going to grill pork chop.
Oh,
and
is it meal? It's meal prep day. Sorry, buddy. Go ahead.
Tuna said it's Texas Explosives and Used Goat Dealership.
What? TXMGO?
Yeah.
No, they just make grenades. I have to like them no matter what they do. They're re-welds, but still.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Don't know what you'd really do with them besides do the Brick Tamlin thing.
Frick, that's a grenade. That's amazing.
I'm like, oh, these are re-weld shit. I only buy CNR grenades.
Yeah, those re-weld grenades are a bitch to put back together.
That's the problem with hand grenades. Every time you use
Find
one,
all the
you
pieces.
gotta buy a whole new parts kit. Somebody
Those are
needs
just drilled out on the bottom, aren't they?
Yeah, they
Usually.
are. They look like a raw casting that comes from some fucking foundry in Chinesium land or whatever. But still, I don't know. Like, I assume there's more
Pineapple
science
ones.
involved than real ones. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're doing, but they might be getting fancy ones from somewhere.
That seems like a lot of effort for something you're probably never going to sell.
But they can learn something from the silencer kids. The silencer kids now are making sure there's serial numbers on the part of the tube that won't get blown up if you shoot it accidentally or whatever, right? So there should be some ring somewhere that you can count on a grenade not blow it up, and then you can screw that onto a new part so that you get your serial number part. You just have to find it.
Apparently, they sold suicide vest kits.
Do they?
I
I don't think that's true. Well, Tuna should get his ass on here and explain.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll send the link. See what he does.
I'm sure it'll be interesting no matter what.
As long as he has the right avatar, right?
Yeah,
Not
we
the
need to
Omni one.
we need to get Chug on here too.
Yeah. I always send him the link too, but he's always busy working. Apparently all the movies shoot at night, so must be a thing.
Weird. Guess so. Oh, because
But they
traffic.
do the night scenes at night.
I bet they do. Although I can remember watching a lot of bad movies where they just put a blue filter in front of the fucking lens, and that was night. You could actually see the sun in the background and shit.
I like those.
Tuna!
Hey,
Right avatar.
Get the-
Very nice.
I believe TXMGO had suicide vest kits. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna Google it.
I don't know who else would have done that. They had like pipe bomb 80% as well. They like to fuck around like that.
So my favorite thing they've done is register a fucking 6-pack of beer as Molotov cocktails, and so they actually they have the bottles etched with the fucking serial numbers and shit. It's still just a 6-pack of beer, but they could be converted into a Molotov cocktail at any time legally.
Well, and they serialized and registered all of the bump stocks that people turned into them.
Yeah, with electro
It was like
pencil.
fuck the ATF was the cereal or something.
Selling pipe bombs and suicide vests at a gun show in Houston. Okay, this does sound like them. Holy shit. I love these guys. They're my spirit animals.
How
Well,
about
ever
the,
since you mentioned them, I followed their Facebook page and it's fucking great.
So
did you guys hear
glorious.
about the guy who's still legally allowed to own his bump stock?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one guy that
that
got
one-
the injunction.
got the injunction, yeah. Injunction. What's your
What's your
function?
function?
Guy's my hero. He's not.
Mhm.
He doesn't have to be like the rest of us and
Hide them.
somehow reconstitute them after the ban is lifted.
TXMGO Glock pipe bomb receiver 150 cash needs Form 1 to complete. It's a pipe. And 2 caps.
I mean, as an SOT, you can do all that shit because you don't have to pay the tax, right?
Yeah, but the whole thing is, though, they're at a gun show selling it as a needs Form 1 to complete. It's just literally some pipe with their
The
shit
pipe.
laser engraved on it.
No, yeah. You're just doing that for the meme value.
Oh, their whole business. I mean, their marketing department is basically the meme economy. Tupperware Claymore for pig hunting, not for sale. Obviously, not real Tupperware either. It's that disposable shit that you give to the people who won't actually wash it and send it back at Thanksgiving.
That's why
Cheap shit.
you bring all your prepared food in washed out Cool Whip tubs.
What are you doing with that much Cool Whip, dude?
I mean, he had to have pork chops and Cool Whip for dessert.
It's
You know-
a Jeff Foxworthy joke. You know, you might be a redneck if your whole family has a matching set of salad bowls that all say Cool Whip on the side.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I can remember Cool Whip tubs as a child being reused a lot. Now that I think about it,
That and margarine tubs.
yeah.
I like to reuse the
Well, back then,
cottage
Tupper-
cheese ones because they have a better lip on them and stuff.
Tupperware was an exotic pyramid scheme type article back then. You couldn't just get that anywhere. It wasn't like that because
You had to go to a party.
it was still patented, right? So yeah. The patented burping seal and stuff and all that. This was in the 70s, by the way. So yeah, margarine it was much more common to see Cool Whip tubs. Cool Whip is just fucking vegetable oil, sugar, and air, kids. Don't buy it. It's terrible.
I actually have a
It's
container
like-
of it in the freezer right now.
I mean, it's delicious, but still. Non-dairy whip topping.
Cool Whip.
Cool
Whip.
Whip slide.
Cool Whip.
Cool. Say whip.
Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool whip.
Cool Whip.
This is good TV, I'll tell you what.
We're just here to entertain ourselves anyways.
Let's see
It
if
doesn't matter.
if when Tuna got on, we have a 5th viewer. Nope, we only got 4 still.
See, I don't think it doesn't count the people that's on here. Pretty sure it doesn't.
I mean, if it did, our numbers would look a lot better. That's for damn sure.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
we
you-
have people talking. No, on
Yeah.
me. No. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh me.
The Tuna, you buy anything lately? None of us have bought much.
No.
Except Bart.
I did.
I picked up those waffle mags, the 7 of those, and I think that's the last gun-related thing I bought.
With that avatar, you got to pronounce them waffle bags.
And the waffle mags.
Waffles.
I still have to unpack from Big Sandy.
Stroopwaffles.
All my shit's still by the door.
I thought I was going to be picking up some stuff because my SOT was able to pick up a bunch of kits for dirt cheap because some other SOT died and his wife was selling everything off.
Oh.
So he got like 7 or 8 kits for $1,400.
What
And
kind
he
of
was
kits?
like,
Doesn't
They
matter
were-
what kind of kits at $1,400.
Yeah.
It's either rack 43 or those 9x18 subguns, which are actually only worth $200, or it's you're making
Well,
money.
from memory, there was a AR-18, a Bren and a half with weldments and the jig.
Holy
some
shit!
stins. Shit, now I gotta look at the photo.
Oh,
RPD, some PPSH 43s,
PS 43.
or PPS 43, sorry.
I got 2 of those for $400.
Get it right.
A fully complete Bren and a fully complete Sten.
Jesus.
RPD, RPK.
I mean,
Well,
it's worth that
that's
much in
pretty good.
scrap.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty good.
He was like, "Do you want any of this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take the AR-18."
I'd
But
been
he
like,
never
yes,
responded. And
I'll take
now-
everything.
then he was asking me how to weld up an AR-18 receiver. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not buying that then.
Jesus. Yeah. That's a good deal. I don't even know what an AR-18 receiver or kit would cost. I mean, the gun's $2,000. AR-180 at least.
Yeah, with
So
the
that's all the
scope.
parts.
With
Oh.
the 275 scope, it's probably $1,750, $1,800 gun.
Well, this is a full upper and the lower's cut in the middle of the magwell, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. It's
Because it was a
part
machine
kit.
gun.
That's however they demilled it, was in the middle of the
It's an AR-18.
magwell.
What was I gonna say? Fuck. I had a thing. Never mind. I guess I don't know.
So do you just weld it back together and weld up the hole?
I guess so. I'm not
Well,
really
you-
sure. I haven't seen the up close photos.
You weld up the hole first.
Oh.
that way you never have a machine gun, right?
Mm.
So yeah, that's key.
Well, these are all going to go be posties, so it doesn't really
Oh.
matter.
Then you don't weld up the hole. Brett Jackson says there are dozens of us. I would say probably tens, but give RPD. Oh man, I had a thing and I can't remember the thing.
Were you going to talk about the BRN 180? Because you were talking about that on Facebook.
let's not make it too easy for people to find me. Come on.
What were you talking about that for?
I want them to make one that trips an M16 auto sear. Now I just gave it away. Fuck.
Well, when you can find a way to have that kind of bolt trip an auto sear in an M16 receiver, you'll probably make a decent amount of money.
The SIG 9mm one does that.
The
'Cause they have-
MPX?
Yeah, it has basically an AR lower, but they make a full auto version of it, so it's using the same auto sear arrangement. And it has a little slot cut in the upper so that it has a little rectangular arrangement that lags behind the bolt, and when the bolt closes all the way, it yanks it into the auto sear. But so you could do it, but I want them to do it, so I can just buy it and make it go auto blatting.
You're saying I can buy a SIG MPX upper and put it on my M16 lower?
No, I'm saying that their design is so close to the F-15 that the way they implemented full auto is with a rectangular doodad and a track that they installed in the upper so that it can yank a similar auto sear.
Gotcha.
I actually almost bought an MPX so that I could fiddle around with that and try and get it to work. Because you kind of almost can put an MPX. It's a little bit longer, I think. I can't. It's been a while. Omni had his, and we were theorizing and stuff back in the day when Omni used to actually show up for this shit.
Yeah. He's too busy trying to fix his Jeep.
In other words, we're never going to see him again.
Yeah, he got a Chrysler and a girl at the same time. He's fucking gone forever.
He's got 99 problems, and his Jeep is 98 of them.
You got that plastic cover on the door though, so that's good.
He's got that going for him, which is nice.
Corbin says Pest would never get it built to use it. Yes, exactly. That's why I want them to do it for me, so I don't have to fucking like. I would buy all the shit needed, like I'd buy the slitting saw for the mill and all that crap, and then never do it.
You'd have a sweet slitting saw though.
I probably already got one. Well, it's probably too high. Yeah, you're right. I would have a dope ass slitting saw if I ever wanted to get out there. And yeah. Anyway.
Slit some shit.
Right. I mean, I have most of an MP5 upper so that I could put that on my M16 because they didn't have CMMG guards back then. And there's some guy actually did that. He took a MP5, the top half of an MP5, and made an upper for an M16 out of it.
Really?
Yeah, it worked great, and it had the little rectangular doodad that trips the auto sear that gets yanked by the bolt and stuff. And yeah, MP16 it was called. You can see it on YouTube.
That's funny.
I talked to him on Weapons Guild, and he sent me all of his CAD files and stuff. So I have all the drawings and the 3D models and the whole thing. And
Nice.
and all I got to do is implement it. I got all the shit required for said effort, but did not do anything. Naturally.
You just need to hit the gym some more.
Probably should. Yeah. It's so much easier just to watch TV, though. I don't like it when weakness leaves my body.
I used that line on my mom the other day. She was talking about rehab and her leg was hurting her, and I was like, "That's just weakness leaving your body."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it fucking hurts.
And she called me tonight and told me that she's got fucking shingles.
Ooh,
And
that's
for some
bad.
reason, I know it hurts really bad, but that was like the funniest thing I'd ever heard. I
Yeah,
just
shingles?
had to laugh. Yeah, my mom has shingles. I told her she's going to be a roofer now.
Yeah. Go ahead. Look up top and make sure that if they're made out of wood, they're actually shakes, not shingles.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a modern vaccine for that now.
Yeah, I don't know.
As long as you don't want to get autism.
Oh, speaking of that, I had one grandpa. One grandpa got the shakes, the other one got the shingles. I'm pretty sure I'm destined to actually die of the shakes eventually. So
Parkinson's?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, not nice. It's terrible.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
It hasn't started yet, so I got that going for me, which is nice.
Oh, I mean,
that reminds me of
end that quickly.
the time me and Rusty were at the MGM Grand earlier this year. I mean, he was dropping coin like Michael J. Fox at a parking meter.
Yeah. Usually drop $100 bills at a time.
You went pretty hard out of your way to get that one out.
I mean, Pest, you're already like 70, so it should hit you by now.
Yeah. I'm like.
Did
I'm
you
like
have your Boober
70.
juice today?
I'm like 70. I'm drinking. I'm getting wings as we speak. Cosmodrome mules.
Isn't that just vodka?
And sugar-free Red Bull, sir.
Oh.
I'll hand model it for you. Boop. There it is.
Do you buy them by the case?
Yes, as a matter of fact, from Amazon.
Got to be a smart shopper, buddy.
Yeah.
I always tell my neighbor across the street when I go to Costco, I can buy them there for him, like whether $2.25 a can there at Costco, and he's no, I'll just grab them from the gas station where they're like $3.50, $4 a piece.
Yeah, you're just
White monster.
away money.
Amazon is cheaper than fucking Costco, bro.
Well, the red monster one tastes like Swedish fish.
What?
I learned that on my trip. The red
gotta drink
monster,
the white
sugar-free
monster one.
one, tastes like Swedish fish.
Well, that's it.
If you mix vodka into it, it tastes better.
Remember all that Swedish fish fucking sugar-free gum I got off Amazon when we were drinking one night doing this?
No.
My wife took it all. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
She disappears a lot of my drunk purchases, so it's just part of her job, I guess.
You actually own twice as many guns as you think you do.
What's that?
I said you actually own twice as many guns as you think you do.
I think I own twice as many guns as I actually do. Yeah.
She's got a Connex out back with like guns laying around.
Not the case. Not the case. What's my current price on? Yeah, 3109 for 20, so 24. So where's my calculator?
Does that include shipping?
That is okay, so that's a subscription deal on Amazon, which means it's 15% off automatically and free shipping, but with a Prime account. So 31.09 divided by 24 equals $1.29 a piece. Boom.
Man.
Kicking Costco's ass all day long. So your friend is double stupid. And you should get yours from Costco.
Costco's the bomb. I like shopping there. As long as you have a place to store all your stuff and extras, it's a great way to save money.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have...
unless Amazon is kicking their ass and you can just go out on your porch and pick it up.
Yeah, but Amazon has rotisserie chickens.
Well, no, but yeah, if you go to Costco and you're not leaving with the maximum number of rotisserie chickens, you're leaving money on the table. And
yeah,
Costco and Sam's Club are so fucking different.
Fundamentally, you have to know how to shop though, because if you go to Sam's or BJ or Costco, a lot of time the stuff is priced the exact same per unit in a regular store, but you're buying like 3 times as many in one shot, and you think you're saving money, but you're really not.
Yeah.
Well, just the thing, I like going to Sam's Club when there's nobody there, but when there's people there, it's fucking trash.
Oh, it's nothing but fucking retirees and.
No. That might be there.
Sam's Club is named after Sam Walton, who started Walmart, because it's a Walmart thing.
Yeah.
No, I mean, every time I go to Sam's, there's like 9 convenience store owners buying nothing but cigarettes and what the fuck are beef jerky.
Yeah. Well, and then there's there's a gang of Hispanic children running around screaming at each other across the store. And I mean like a whole 20-person gang of Hispanic children running around. I'll try to go in there and get waters, and they're just playing football and shit in the aisles, and just open up bags of chips and spread them everywhere.
It should be legal to just wander around with a 10-round tranquilizer gun and just start darting these kids if they start acting up.
Only 10 rounds? What are you, fucking Dianne Feinstein?
Rounding up little Catholic children?
Only 10, because if you just have like a 40-round magazine, you just dart the adults too, and we can't have that.
My wife loves the app at Sam's Club.
Oh, the app at Sam's Club is supposed to be excellent.
She makes a little giggle every time she scans something.
What, you get to scan stuff?
Yeah, you scan it yourself as you put it in your buggy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's how they get the prices so cheap. They just fire all their employees and make you do the work.
Yeah, exactly.
You've been
or they hire secret shoppers for like $10 an hour to come in.
Consumer worker.
They got to pay for all those police to sit in the store for something.
And then you roll out with like 2 giant fucking buggies, like packed to the gills with shit, and they just kind of look at you and go, "Okay, see you later."
They just look at your receipt. Yeah, I guess.
They usually stop and kind of look through my cart pretty good when I go out of Costco, and then they mark your receipt with the marker.
Well, that's Costco.
So,
Costco, yeah, fuck. Sam's just got the app. You just hold your phone up, bro.
Yeah.
They scan it. It says, "Ooh, big pile of shit." And they go, "Yeah, you get a big pile of shit."
You go to Walmart.
I used to go to Sam's Club back when I was.
Fluffy
That's
goes
all we
to
had
Walmart.
here for a while. They didn't have Costco's.
You know, my Walmart's good when they have multiple of those like police stand-up towers, like trailers, and a cab line. I fucking kid you not. Those little the fold up cop towers. There's like 3 of them in the parking lot, and there's just a cab line waiting in the fire zone.
Nice.
To take
just-
people home, or
To Walmart, and then to pick them up and take them home. I guess
Oh.
it's such a shitty Walmart. I'd hate going over there.
When I was a young lad, I worked in a wrecked auto yard as a security guard overnight, so that nobody would jump the wall and steal stereos in the middle of the night. And it was, of course, in a shitty part of town because that's where you put that shit. And I don't want to be the fucking right wing welfare laugher at her or whatever, but there was a lot of fucking cabs in the drive-thru at Jack in the Box on the first of the month.
It's okay. We got Fluffy here for that.
People used to take taxi. Anyway, taxi to Walmart. That's crazy. They have Uber now. I mean, for fuck's
You
sake.
can take Uber now. You don't even have to get in the car. They'll bring it to you.
Well, Uber, you got to have a cell phone.
Obama phone, brother.
You know, it didn't occur to me that somebody might not have a cell phone.
But there is, like, I'll try and take a picture next time over at that Chick-fil-A. There's legit like 10 cabs always in front of that Walmart.
Maybe the cab drivers just really like Chick-fil-A.
No, the Chick-fil-A is farther away. They would be sitting at the Walmart for Chick-fil-A.
Are the people all inside getting Sudafed?
I guess, I don't know. I only go in there if I have to.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time.
Sam's Club added sushi about 6 months ago.
I
and-
do like grocery store sushi.
It's pretty fucking good sushi, I gotta tell you.
Mhm.
It's
My
reasonably
wife keeps
priced, and it
buying
tastes good.
California roll based rolls though, and I'm like,
Well, yeah, she's doing it wrong.
no, yeah. If this doesn't have fucking raw fish on it, I don't want it. Told her that.
I
I appreciate you buying me random sushi from the store, but you're doing it wrong because this shit all tastes the same.
There's only so much avocado and cucumber you can eat.
I like California rolls because I get tired of the fish scales sometimes.
Up to 10
Fish what?
people. 11 people. Damn, I just
Yeah.
attracted all the
weird.
crowds.
What did you say? Fish what? Scales?
Fish scales. Yeah. Sometimes you get scales in your sushi.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah. Plus, that's chitin. You could, probably pay good money for.
I mean, you guys, the guys that eat the tails on the shrimp, though, right?
Yeah,
No,
shrimp tails are
fuck,
fine.
I am anti-tail.
Tail all
Okay.
the way, bro.
Well, thanks for bringing up a good topic for the show. So we were having a discussion about this the other day. Omni posted a picture of some really nice looking shrimp that were smothered in fucking thick ass sauce, and the tails were still on the fucking shrimp. And I'm like, God fucking damn it, you're doing it wrong. Why are there tails on shrimp in
It was just the last
thick
cap.
right? That you have to touch with your fucking hands. It's covered with fucking sauce and cheese and fucking good shit.
Well, use your fork, princess.
Yeah, you fork it right where the tail starts and just bite it off right there. That's what I do.
No, no.
I mean,
not-
it's not like if they take that tail off, you're not getting the meat that's in there anyways.
if you
Right?
grab it, if you actually grab it, you can squeeze the part of the tail that has
I
a
know.
and get the little extra shit out of it.
Or
But
you
you
just
get fucking
Eat the
sauce all over
fucking
your.
tail.
No,
Ugh.
that's nasty.
That's like chewing on fingernails, man.
It's actually the same as eating fish scales.
Yeah, which I don't like.
But to be fair, my bias on this is the fact that I grew up on a stream that had trout in it, and we could literally just go down and fish for trout from my property there, and so a fish scale or two is no big deal, but a fucking shrimp tail's not proper.
So you eat trout that has a 7,000 fucking pin bones in it.
Yes, you don't.
I'm not a huge trout fan. I gotta be honest.
Oh fucking hell, man! You grew up in the wrong place.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, catfish or bass. Yeah, I like that. Trout.
Here's the technique: you get your trout. It's not even filleted, and you just scrape with your fork this away or that away from the bone line, and you get no bones. They're awesome. Salmon are better, but trout, pretty.
Oh, trout's fucking amazing. It tastes better when you catch it
I know.
yourself.
Yep. Fake shrimp. Uh-oh.
Is that like fake news? Fake shrimp?
So somebody says sushi's good. Yep. Tails on shrimp means they're legit. That is true. That's a good indicator, but I don't know how you. Oh, actually, I do know how you make a fake shrimp, having eaten a bunch of it myself. I was on a fake seafood kick for a while there.
Fake crab can be okay.
Yeah, well, like for a while it was great right out of the bag, and then my wife picked up on the fact that I was like, I like to have a handful of fake crab once in a while, and she's like, "Oh, I'll get you 16 bags a week." And I'm like, okay,
What?
ease off on that shit, because so that was when I last like I was losing weight, right? So like 2010, 2011, something like that, and it was a good source of low calorie
Protein.
eating things, right? So yeah.
Yeah, because it's just pollock.
And
can't,
cornstarch and sugar and stuff.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't support the fake crab thing.
I mean, yeah, not anymore. So I'm anti-California roll. It's gotten to the point where I'm so sick of that fucking flavor. I'm anti-California roll at this point.
Fake crab is so much easier than real crab in most circumstances. The only time real crab is fantastic is if you got the drawn butter and it's fucking, and you're ready to make a mess.
No,
The order of crab legs at the mansion at the which property is that at? I think it's the Win. It's like $90 an order, but those are to die for. Like,
Not win.
Are they king crabs, snow crabs, Dungeness crabs?
I don't know what kind of crab they are, but they're just melting your mouth. Like,
I mean, king crabs are good because you can get like a fucking log of crab meat for not so much effort.
King is. I'm also from Alaska. I have multiple places.
Those fucking Dungeness crabs, man. Oh.
King crab for me is where it's at. I mean, snow crab, okay. Dungeness is good, but if you want crab,
it's hard to get full on them because you sit there cracking them. So, and I remember going like all you can eat like buffets in college where they had crab, and it's like you just go up there and keep more crab legs because you can't eat it fast enough to get full.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't.
I had an appetite.
Yeah. The more
practice.
The more work it is, the less appealing the crab is to me. So the bigger, the better.
The last time we were in Vegas together, Fluffy put a hurt on the Rio. I believe the words he used were, he hit the crab leg buffet at the Rio, and he went through crab legs like Grant through Richmond.
See, the nice thing about those anymore, though, is they come pre-cut down the sides. They like run them down the bandsaw or something.
Because they cook them too long. That's why. And then they soften it, and it doesn't crack like it's supposed to.
Yeah, you gotta get it to crack, because if you don't, it's so soft, you actually wind up tearing the crab shell off.
Yeah, because they sit there underneath the heat lamps.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it's good crab, it's not sitting there very long because the people like Fluffy.
If crab is sitting, it should be on ice, not under a heat lamp.
Well, now you've all made me hungry to go to the local seafood buffet Friday. Thank you very much.
Is it called the Flying Dutchman?
No, it's just at the Meadows Casino. I don't know what the restaurant's called.
How far away from the nearest? Oh, you're closer to the nearest ocean than I am.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to drive down to the Indian reservation and get some crab from Mexico from the van that's been there for 20 years. I assume nobody dies from that, but I still have never actually partaken in that because they're literally in a van.
You guys are up every day, huh?
I have no fucking idea, but they're still there trying to sell shrimp from a van in the middle of the desert, like literally in the middle.
From a van down by the river.
There is a river near there, but it's not one that has water in it.
Normally.
Yeah, exactly. I assume there's some water under the sand that's moving its way towards Mexico or whatever. But yeah, it must be all right because they've been there for a long time, like a long, long time.
And I like lobster and I like crab. I love Dungeness crabs especially. But
so what you're saying is you like butter?
Well, no, you can eat that stuff without butter.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding.
I know. But I like scallops best.
Scallops are fucking good.
I fucking love scallops.
Hold on. Scallops, you got to know how to buy scallops at the market. And here's the trick: when you go to the market and you want to buy some scalps, you got to ask the guy, do they got STP in them? And if they say, what's STP? Go buy your scalp somewhere else.
Mm.
If the person selling them say, no, these are dry pack, no STP, you're good to go.
What's STP?
STP is a preservative. It's called sodium tripolyphosphate.
It's a kind of oil you use in your car.
Do you have any scallops that come in shells?
No,
If Richard Petty's selling you scallops, he's going to know about STP.
And what it does is it makes the scallop retain water. So if you're grilling them or sauteing them, you can never get them dry. So they're literally treating them with this salt that makes it retain water, so it pulls more money at market, and it just ruins the product. You got to get straight dry pack, no preservative, diver scallops, and you will have a fantastic time. That is the trick.
What if he says no, there's no STP in these, and then he lies?
Well, what you can do is because it's shellfish, they have to keep the tags where it was harvested on file. So you just say, hey, let me see your tags for your shellfish, and they'll bring out the tags for that lot, and you can look on the pack slip, and it'll tell you whether they've been treated with preservatives or not.
All right, I'm going to put this newfound knowledge to work.
What if you show up with some litmus paper and start testing stuff?
I'm going to defer to the chemistry expert here. Bart, what do you think?
Depends on what kind of chemicals it is, but yeah,
I mean,
that stuff is very specific usually.
So
you can just show up with your own HPLC,
Sodium
take some of it, like puree it, get a 10% solution, put it through your HPLC, and then you can really see what's in it.
Oh, nice.
But yeah.
Aha! Triphosphoric acid.
That's TSP, not STP.
Sodium triphosphate.
Sodium
that's
this is
TNT. Dynamite.
What's the pH of it? Hang on, I'm looking. Where is
Probably tastes like ass no matter what. So.
I don't know how to interpret a fucking.
It's a fucking salt.
You're a salt.
You're a towel.
Don't forget to bring it down.
I'm so high, only dogs can hear me.
I forgot that line.
That's like my favorite tally line.
That is now my new favorite tally line.
I didn't know his tuna left. He must have got bored with our food talk.
He fucked off?
Or hungry.
A while ago. I doubt it. He's a pretty skinny guy, too.
Oh, it's also used in ceramics. If I could read a MSDS fucking sheet, I would understand what the pH of this shit was, and I could tell whether you can litmus test for it or not. God damn it! Yeah. Oh, actually, I should look at the MSDS for it. Inhalation. Inhalation. God damn it! They don't have the pH. That pH of the thing should be on this.
Entire goddamn internet, and they don't tell you the pH of that.
pH of what? What are we looking for again? The pH of what?
STP.
Sodium triphosphate.
STP.
More than likely, I mean, the viable range of food edible stuff isn't. I mean, it's kind of well.
Yeah, it goes pretty far.
It just depends how diluted it is. Concentration is what's the important part.
But if you understand the pH level of a regular, what are we talking about?
Triphosphate or tripolyphosphate?
Tripolyphosphate.
Oh.
Aha.
Okay.
It sounds like a TPS report.
Yep.
When you search for pH on a web page containing something about a phosphate, there's going to be a lot of fucking pHs on it. God damn it! Wait, pH space.
Yeah, it's
0.
the same thing.
What? No, They're not.
Tripolyphosphate and triphosphate are the same thing.
Okay, fine. Oh yeah, it says at the very first line. Yes, okay. It's an inorganic compound. Sodium
It's a
salt. or
sodium
polyphosphate.
salt.
Anywho, we've gone off in the weeds on this gun topic.
Have we even talked about guns at all? Hardly. Gotta go. Guns.
Oh, I was gonna say I bought an A6 flash hider
Ooh.
off of. I got a. It's new in the wrap with
You needed
Cosmo
an
and all.
A6 flash hider.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I wanna bore it out for 308 or bush it for 308. Sorry, boring it out would be counterproductive.
For your 1919.
Yeah, the 1919 on 308 has a whole shitload of flash. It's ridiculous how much flash it has actually.
Is the end of that threaded, or is it just
So the 1919 has the barrel shroud, which is the cylinder with holes in it, and then
mhm.
you screw the booster on, and the 30-06 booster I had was an A6 flash hider, which was really fucking good at taming flash apparently. And then I converted to 308 because I ran out of cheap source 30-06, and there's some Danish 30-06 on the market though for 60 cents a round. If you kids are interested, J&G had it advertised recently, and somebody else probably has it as well.
So why would the same flash hider for 3.6 not work for the 308?
Because to get a 1919 to run on 308, you have to have a smaller diameter in
Booster.
the booster port has to be smaller diameter to get more gas boost back into the action for it to operate properly.
Why did that
So-
change the OD?
What?
Why did that change the OD?
Doesn't change the OD, it changes the ID. But the A6 flash hider is made for 30-06. So what I got to do is take an A6 flash hider and ream it out or bore it out bigger and then put a bushing in it that has the 308 diameter so that I can use it. With
So you have
308.
to embiggen it in order to ensmall it.
Yes. Got the flash hider there, and then so it's packed in cosmoline. But I went outside last night, and I realized it's getting warmer here, which means I can go out. The cool thing about Arizona is that if you in the summer here, if you put a thing that's got cosmoline on it outside in the sun, it'll have no cosmoline on it pretty quickly, and that's gonna be kind of sweet.
It's kind of surprising that there's that much gas difference between 3.6 and 308. That it takes a totally different booster to make it run.
You know, I got to look up the
You know?
difference. The difference isn't that big, actually. Let's see here. 1919 booster.
Because I'd assume for like most loadings, there probably wouldn't even be that much of a powder difference between the two. You know, because they're pushing the same bullet, the same weight bullet at the same speed, pretty much.
Could also
Unless you're
be a
getting like,
big gas volume thing.
yeah, but if you have the same amount of powder,
But you don't, because it's 63 millimeters versus 51 millimeters in length of cartridge there. So
yeah, what I'm saying is that the 308 can be loaded to pretty much the same ballistics as 30-06. That's why 30-06 isn't used anymore for the most part, right?
it's mostly obsolete. However, there is a difference, and so like to get so it's likely to be a gas volume difference more than a gas pressure difference.
Yeah.
Meaning, so you have to have a smaller aperture to keep the lower volume of the 308 to get the same work out of it, kind of thing. Let's see.
Gotcha.
I don't actually know the diameters that I need right now, but oh wow. My 1984 I have set up for 8x63 Swedish, which is weird. 8mm Mauser 3 and 30-06. The Swedes have a 1919 that they're still using, I think. The Swede belts are the best. 718, which is 30 caliber. Which,
Is that the M37 or is that something different?
what's that?
Their the gun you're talking about, is that the M37 or is that something different?
They have several models for it, but so the M36, M37, M42, I believe, and whatever. But there's been one. If at Big Sandy you look down the line, there's a guy typically to the left of us that has dual water cooled shit on an AA mountain. That's a dual Swedish 1919 water cooled setup for, and I think he runs it in American calibers, but still.
Neat.
Why? Huh? Oh. Oh, did you say neat?
I said neat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Neat.
Yeah. So apparently, 30-6 is 0.718, 8 millimeters 0.590, 0.525 or 532 for 308. So actually, it's pretty drastic. 0.718 is almost 3/4 of an inch versus 0.6 or so. So yeah,
Which is just over a half an inch. So quarter of an inch. That's decently sized difference. Yeah.
yeah. But the difference between, yeah. Anyway, so I got to bore it out a little bit, make a bushing for it that doesn't shoot out the front. And but the point was though, however, if you put your shit outside in the heat, when it gets hot enough to fry an egg on the ground, the cosmoline just sort of runs out into whatever container you put under it. That's kind of sweet.
If you don't live in one of those places, it's harder to do that.
Yeah, you got to apply heat yourself, and then yeah.
When I first saw that, just put it in a plastic bag, put it in your car in the summertime. It was like 75 here. You're like, yeah, I don't know that that's really going to get the job done.
That'd probably be 100. If it'll melt
Yeah.
crayons, it'll melt cosmoline.
That's true. Maybe. I did try. I
Man.
did get some out, but not much.
Base scallops are the greatest of all time, but you can't
Yeah,
buy them.
I was gonna say that this is the most active the chat has ever been. I think on one of our things ever.
I'm sorry, base scallops are fucking disgusting.
Get your gas chromatograph out. I wish I had one. I would use it. I would take it to the fish market and like fucking make sure. I need to burn a little sample of that. Just a minute. Make sure you're not fucking pulling a fast one, fish boy.
I'd like to buy 1/10 of an ounce, please.
$1.50 for that.
what's the black market rate on that? It's like that MSG post Omni had that got removed from firearms because he made it look like cocaine, which
I
doesn't
call
look
it-
anything like.
Pest, you idiot. It's just SDS now. Okay.
Oh, that's right. No MSDS. Yeah, you're showing your age.
Well, whatever.
Really? When did that change?
Apparently, I'm a complete idiot for not knowing there's no M anymore.
I always thought it was MSDS.
Materials safety
Material
data
safety.
sheet.
Yeah, no, it's just
Yeah,
safety.
now it's just.
Now it doesn't have to be a material. It could be anything. It could be like
It could be a state of matter, energy.
it could be the book Dianetics. That's not necessarily a material. It's an idea. So it's an idea safety data sheet, and you know, like you got to find out whether the cult you're joining is going to give you a free hat or not. And stuff. So.
God, I've been out long time. I put my resume out on Indeed and got actually somebody called me up and wants to do an interview with me next week. So I'm kind of like, ooh, this is interesting. We'll see how that goes.
That's
Wait, what?
scary.
Wait, who? Huh?
Yeah, I've been kind of looking for shit to do, because I'm home all the time. I don't do shit.
Yeah.
Besides going to the
Go
gym,
to
I'd
the
like to
gym.
make some extra money. So I just kind of put my resume up on Indeed, and a local like biochem company called me up and said, "Hey, you want to come in and interview next week?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll do
I have
that."
to know stuff?
Yeah. I'm going to warn you guys. I haven't worked a real job since 2012. So I'm sure there's probably a few things that advanced in the field since then that I might be a little bit behind the ball on. Oh
2012.
yeah.
2012. Pest, you got some catching up to do, buddy. You're going for the record.
I worked a year ago.
That's what we're saying. Bert's got a 7-year run here.
Damn, that's impressive. I hope
Yeah, I know.
I hope to one day work not for 7 years.
Yeah. I am lucky beyond my stars.
I don't have a supervisor. So Vegan guy 4411 says, "Yeah, have you not had OSHA training like ever?" I said, "No, I have had no training of any kind ever," which is almost
No
true.
training is wrong.
Other than high school, like so no training is haram. My supervisor will be notified. I don't have a fucking supervisor. Like, what the fuck?
What about the wife unit? Is the wife unit the supervisor?
She's not my real mom.
When your former employee invested millions in you, sir.
My what?
Your former employee training you on all the latest
Wait,
work avoidance techniques.
Who's a former employee?
Employer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, they wouldn't give me a raise, so I made my own.
No, I understand that. I was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
And you didn't get it.
I'm sorry.
Forget it.
They wouldn't give me a raise, so clearly they wanted me to work less, which is what they got.
Behavior rewarded.
Well, so seriously though, when your raise depends on whether you've been on a bullet point on a fucking PowerPoint in the last month or not, like fuck you.
Well, how the hell?
This is not the company I fucking joined 13 years ago.
Oh, everybody knows how this works. You do nothing all year. A week before reviews are due, you go kiss your boss's ass and treat him nice.
But what if you constantly mock the review process the entire time you?
Well, you could do that.
Yeah.
This is retarded. Every year we change our goals to what we actually did, and then poof, we get a bonus.
Nobody does that.
But I openly talked about it, right? And like they're like, "Oh, this is uncomfortable," and I'm like, "Yeah, no shit, it's fucking retarded. So why are we doing this exercise?"
Yeah.
Well, it's the make history match reality, whatever.
Yeah. It's retarded, and so I will.
It depends on how proactive your company is on personnel development, though. Too.
I'll play your silly game. Oh, they're super proactive.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Like fucking.
Sending all those Dale Carnegie classes.
No,
how to impress people and win friends.
I'll play your silly game. I totally did all this stuff, which is the things we thought about before we started this fucking quarter, which like. Chased several squirrels and successfully caught said squirrels. Fuck you. This is stupid. Why are we all pretending the same? Oh, it's the Easter Bunny thing. If we want a basket, we gotta pretend the Easter Bunny's a real thing. Fucking stupid. Whatever. Yeah. Stupid.
My uncle wants me to.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say my uncle keeps texting me. He wants me to go out on a tower shoot this weekend.
What the fuck is a tower shoot? Is that where you shoot towers?
From a tower or at a tower?
Basically, it's like a guided pheasant hunt. Except you're in a tower and they have like supposedly there's supposed to be 200 birds they release. And then like everybody gets, like a shooting spot, and yeah, it's
you gonna show up with the fucking big reload tubes? Like yeah.
I'll bring the Saiga 12 for sure.
You should definitely bring 37mm canister for that.
Yeah. I'll bring the Saiga. I'll bring the Mac.
Saiga 12 posty. with a belt.
They release the
Yeah.
birds. You hear boom, and all the birds just drop. To the
It's me fucking punt gun.
88 millimeter flat cannon, right?
Yeah, bring a 4-bore punt gun and just
Well, it's $200. It's $200 a person, so I think everybody else might be kind of pissed if I kill all the birds in one shot.
Well, that's how you know you're doing it right.
Or they just come over here. I'll give you the $200. I'll shoot that gun.
I'm against that. I think it's fucking retarded. Fucking, we're pretending we everybody's pretending we're hunting, right? Okay, are you ready? On the one,
this shit used to never be a thing because we used to have enough CRP land that you could go out and like actually hunt birds every weekend, where there would be like 200 birds in a field. But back in like the mid 2000s with the oil crisis and stuff, and ethanol was so. I mean, corn prices were like $7 and $8 a bushel, so all the CRP lands got plowed under for corn, and that just killed all our pheasant populations. So out here, it's really, really hard to go out and get your limit, even like in a season. And the limit's 9 for the entire season, and that's hard to do anymore. So that's why these sponsored hunts are getting more popular, because people can get these pheasants, grow them, and then just
Yeah, I mean, if in Pennsylvania we have to stock our pheasants. We have no native pheasant populations anymore.
Yeah.
Our woods used to be full of those fucking things.
You have that despicable pigeon bullshit in Pennsylvania.
What?
Where I just remember seeing. So I don't have specifics to fight with a problem there. But
is it some sort of hunt thing? Is that what
some
you're talking about?
fucking hunting like fancy shotgun weirdo range where you go and it's just pigeons or whatever and stuff, and you shoot the thing and there's literally piles of hundreds of half dead or dead birds. They get thrown in a pile. There's no fucking reason for it. Nobody eats anything.
Those are the ones that they have them in those like little like reverse Ghostbusters things. Like when you get close to it and they push a button and they throw them up in the air.
It's like
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they call it live pigeon shooting. I've heard it's
so literally these are just live pigeons instead of clay pigeons, and they get tossed aside and used for nothing and left in a pile. That's fucking despicable. But if these pheasants are actually running around on property and living for themselves, and you go out and shoot them, that's fine.
Because we eat the pheasants too. Pheasants are great to eat.
Well, I mean, well, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a pheasant, but in Idaho, where I'm from, we had sage hens, which are some kind of dumbass bird that you could shoot with a 22 in the head, kind of thing. But like, my grandfather didn't recognize hunting seasons.
Yeah.
And so,
back then, you hunted to feed your family though too.
We kept 20. Well, I mean, they were delicious as well. So I mean, like, but they were great fucking birds, and you could be driving the truck out through the boonies, fixing fence or whatever, and fucking sage hens would walk up and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And you just pop them in the head with a 22. And so pheasants aren't like that. But if it was a situation like that, it'd be, I totally get it.
There's you can go down to Argentina. I think the dove hunts down there. There's like where you bring like a pallet of shells because they have like millions of the birds, and you can, no joke, shoot like 20,000 rounds in a day.
Okay,
shotgun.
So one of my friends, he goes on an Argentinian dove hunt every year, and he will shoot 25,000 shells in a week. It is absolutely heinous the amount of shooting you can do down there. Like, you will do more shooting in one day there than you will in a week in the States. Like he was
in a lifetime. Almost.
Like, from what he said makes a lot of sense. He's like, I get a group together, we split the guide, you have some travel expenses.
You bring like 3 shotguns because you have 2 guides loading the other 2 at all times.
Yeah, exactly. And it's about $6,000 for the guide, the airfare, the everything. And he's like, I spent $6,000 going to North Dakota. I spent $6,000 going to Katy, Texas to go goose hunting. And it's just for the money and the volume of shooting you do, it is such a deal.
What's that, Argentina?
Argentina.
Yeah.
Cordoba, actually.
Yeah, Bart's right. I mean, I don't know about 20,000 rounds a day, but it's a fuck ton of rounds.
No, like literally, there are birds.
Watching these guys like bang, 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 throw the gun to the guy beside him who throws them the loaded one. Bang, bang,
Mhm.
bang, and they just keep doing it.
It is literally a black cloud of birds.
And this is a
fucking
situation
day.
where we're saving crops or something, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did look it up, and doves don't eat bugs, so yeah. We want to have a bunch of gnats annoying us, so we wanted to shoot all the doves.
So the pigeon shooting thing, I didn't know that was still a thing. Apparently, it's only at private clubs now in Pennsylvania. There's no more public pigeon
Yeah,
shooting.
but there's fucking
Well, no, yeah,
clubs in Pennsylvania everywhere. You can't throw a rock without hitting a private club.
Okay. There's no public shoots.
yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
There's no public shoots, but you go, okay, there's no public shoots. Okay, that's fine. I'd like to join the club for the private shoot. Here's $8. Congratulations, you're a club member. Go shoot.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know, buddy. We have a little process here.
Well,
Anyway,
maybe they
I'm not sure we want your kind in our club, pal.
Must not have punched out a dog in the last 6 months.
yeah, but my buddies out in Reading and Berks County, they're like, yeah, he's like, I'm a member of 9 gun clubs, and all of them do live pigeon shooting, and it's just,
Okay, what I was gonna say before we had that diversion was that I just realized that they were the original clay pigeons. They were before they had pigeon throwers, they used fucking birds.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not a huge fan of pigeons. I mean, I've tried to kick a few,
Wings.
but
Just the
still.
wanton stacking of layer over layer of dead.
Yeah, like
pigeons.
if you have a giant pile of dead fucking birds that you shot, because whatever, fucking
Well,
shoot
because
stuff.
they're entertaining targets. They're hard to hit.
Right. Okay, that's fine.
That's why.
Okay, killing stuff's fun. Yeah.
I'm not too big on it myself, but
I'm not perfect. When I was a child, I killed stuff for fun because apparently children do that shit. But
I used to do that every day, getting off school, go grab the
Oh, I
22,
know.
walk around, or like when those big like flocks of blackbirds would come out of the trees, I'd sneak out there with the 12 gauge, get underneath the tree, and boom, 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 and see how many you could drop in one shot.
Yep.
Those were the days.
Roaming around with a box of 22s and a no ear protection, like unsupervised as a 12-year-old. Like,
I'm
all
really
through-
surprised my hearing isn't
Oh,
more
like-
shit because I didn't have hearing protection at all when I was shooting fucking
Yeah.
22s or the shotgun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But
I'll be right back.
These are-
Gotta put my kids to bed.
these are adults doing this.
those are the days when I learned with maximum effort I could feed 3-inch rounds into my 2 3/4-inch 12 gauge. Cha-ching!
And then soon it became easier because the barrel was bulged.
I don't know, Dad. These work okay, but they kind of stick a little bit. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Star crimped versus roll crimped. Joey says, "Pest, how's the Form 4 on the AM 180 doing?" It's doing swimmingly. It's still filed in the appropriate receptacle, and thanks for reminding me. I need to go out. Gotta go get my fingerprints done.
Gotta measure your head, get your fingerprints done.
Yeah.
Just knock them
See,
out in one day.
That sounds like 2 things to do in one day, and I only can do one thing.
Well, you got to pace yourself. You got to ease back into things,
I didn't get fucked with a lot at Big Sandy though, which is good, thankfully. Although, why at this point he probably assumes I'm not going to ever file it, and he's going to have an AM180 to sell again. So he's probably not that
Just keep
upset.
it oiled. Yeah,
This
keep it
makes up
ready to
for
go.
the AK somehow, I assume.
Oh man.
Mm.
So I think I told you guys this. I was gonna have my buddy and I fly out to
Yeah?
SAR show because he's got his pilot's license, but
Oh.
he doesn't have his pilot's license anymore.
Uh-oh. What
Yeah.
happened?
When he filled out the paperwork, like the medical stuff, they asked
Use
for
the wrong font?
no close.
Oh, okay.
So they asked a bunch of questions, and one of those was, "Have you ever been convicted of a DUI?"
Oh,
And
Jesus.
he said no. because he had never been convicted of a DUI. But that's what the thing by the question, that's what it said. But if you went back and read the 34 pages of instructions about how to fill out the thing with the questions, it doesn't say it's that's not the whole story. The story is, have you ever been convicted or charged with?
Well, that's retarded. It should
Yes.
say that on the.
So he
fuck.
said no because he
So
had
there's a
never been
lawsuit
convicted.
involved. Yeah.
But in reality, he was charged in the past and it
Sure.
wasn't convicted of it. And so they said, you filled out your paper falsely, so they pulled his cert for a year.
That is fucking bullshit. Like if there's a simple
Plain
so there's
meaning, right?
there's
Like,
a
should have
lawsuit.
something to do
I
with it.
assume there's a lawsuit involved.
Nah, he's like he's his estimation was that the lawsuit would cost $10,000, and it would if he prevailed, which no guarantee, if he prevailed, would knock like 4 months off his suspension.
Still,
Yeah.
Principles though.
So, no flying out to SAR with my buddy. So I'm looking
that means
into
I don't
Trey
gotta go
Boucher and pneumatic tube.
What about Southwest?
Same thing.
It's a pneumatic tube. It's just it holds the air in so that you don't die. We need to have pneumatic tubes though.
Yeah, pneumatic tubes would be
Got to get
sweet.
Elon Musk on this.
I know,
Ballistic pneumatic tubes would be the. Did you read Highline much? They had the. I think it was Highline where they had the arc of the tube matches the arc of the ballistic curve of the firing of the tube thing. Where it's vacuum cleaned out.
So
you're being fired from a cannon, but you're still supported the whole way, basically, if you want to be. Fucking
Very
great. It'd be awesome. We need laser mining drills to get that done. Oh, hi. Everybody be quiet. Bart's back.
Oh, yeah. Just got to make sure the kids get a snack before they go to bed and give them hugs and all that lovey shit because I love my kids.
Well, now you started it. Now they expect it every night.
Yeah, I expect the same thing. I mean, you got to start that shit early. If you want your kids to like love you back, you have to show affection towards them. I mean,
you want your kids to wipe your ass when you're 90. You got.
Damn it, that's what I did wrong. I have to show affection towards them.
Yeah,
I pay for them.
Helps. Yeah.
Come on.
Damn it. There's
I expect unrequiting loyalty, sir.
That's the one thing I like to do. If any job I do, I like to do the best I can. And since I'm a stay-at-home dad, I try to do the best thing I can at it. So make sure my kids are.
I'm just jealous. I never had time like that with my kids.
Yeah, it's nice.
I don't have kids. I got dogs.
Now they're still hanging around.
Only one of which is mine. Where'd the other one go? Oh, anyway.
How is the saga of the four-legged one?
Doing fine. He needs an update on another checkup. He's supposedly probably okay now. Probably his leg needs to be opened up for deburring and whatnot because there was displacement of the hardware and stuff. So, but I don't make my own appointments, so we'll have to see. My wife's out of town right now. She's back east with her family.
So you have to tell her to get off the computer with people in India before you got on the show?
I didn't specify India. I just said outsourced Americans. But yeah, probably.
It's the Dutch taking over jobs.
I mean, Asia could be anywhere. It could be Penang. Could be somewhere else, which isn't Penang. It's usually Penang, though. Wherever the fuck that is. I got to look up where Penang is now.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Indonesia, probably. Penang. Malaysia. Oh, well, okay. Anyway.
Well, at least it's not like Springfield. They're like, which Asian country would you like? Which Penang?
Penang.
Do they have a bunch of Springfield ages that we have to figure out? Just
No, it's like Springfield, Missouri, and Illinois.
Oh, I understand, but
Yeah. They have to, right? You would think they would.
yeah, there should be a I assume there's a disambiguation page.
Let's
for
ask
that.
our regional expert.
The Springfield, who's the regional expert? Wait.
Which one of us is Asian?
Oh, the other guy. Oh, yeah.
The guy without the camera.
The guy without the camera. And apparently he was a rhinestone cowboy for some period of time.
Wait, what? Because of the Suburban?
With that picture he sent the other day.
Oh, yeah. That
Rhinestone
hat.
cowboy.
all hat, no cattle.
I need a big car to carry my hat around, sir.
Is that what the 10-gallon hat's for? All your
He was
balls in it?
I think he was going to be Mormon. Why does everybody assume multiple wives when you're Mormon? I mean, like, all the Idaho and Utah Mormons are one wife. Well, the southern Utah ones are the ones that have multiple wives. But
Like the Desert Tech guys?
yeah, them
Provo.
guys. Yeah.
Provo.
Provo's Salt Lake City, basically. So they
St.
don't
George.
Provo, St. George, Salt Lake City, all them. That's one valley where John Browning comes from. Yeah. Typically, though, the multiple wife guys have been ostracized into the Arizona and Utah border there. With the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're making guns and holsters.
Desert Tech's up
And
in the
kids that have really widespread eyes.
north. Sure do love me some French fried potatoes.
It's kind of stereotypical, wasn't it?
Uh-oh. A serious question sounding. Did any of you guys look at the technical design packages on the subreddit? Uh-oh.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I even downloaded all of them.
Did you?
Yep.
Were they great?
Yeah, they're pretty awesome, to be honest.
All right, then.
I actually didn't look at them. I just fucking grabbed them and hoarded them.
Like you do.
Yeah, because if you check, he asked
I
him
know.
on
I
mail,
saw.
like,
I saw. I was aware.
okay. just making
You
sure.
guys saw my aggressive.
I
fight
like your
with the-
tirades coming in on like the people that I don't want to be a total dick to, and then you come in off the top ropes like best time. Oh, you're a douchebag. Rub your face in this shit. And then you have
guy
to
was
snip
a-
all that stuff.
that
and
guy
put it
was a
in the
little-
Gunnit
that
Hall
guy
of
was a-
shame.
That guy was a little too straight.
Oh, there's
That
been a
was
couple
funny.
good ones lately in the last couple days.
I was gonna give a summary of that, but like,
Go for it. I mean, it's hilarious.
let's see. Bartman's be more wrong. Other places, you're boring me.
Yeah, because he called me a Trump supporter.
You're a fucking faggot. You think something special because we're in a dipshit piece of turd subreddit. Nothing special with you, redneck dickhead. Wow, you have some serious. Omni says, "Wow, you have some serious mental health issues. Please find help." Max Payload responds, "LOL, fuck off, gay boy." And I'm like, "You mad, bro?" And he's like, "LOL, you're some as faggy, and so are you." I'm like, "He bad." And then he goes, "You gay, bro?" And I'm like, "Not today. Check back tomorrow." And he goes, "You're not funny in a total wank. Get a real job instead of adminning for a totally shit sub job. I do this for the fun of it. Also to find guys looking for gays." Yeah, I thought so. Get a life then. Perhaps put the phone down and visit a gay bar, you poor. I was hoping I found one. Conversion therapy didn't work out for you. You seem to be a little artificially straight. Do you work out? LOL, fuck off, dickhead. Do you want to suck my dick or not?
This is where it gets funny.
I speak for every human being on the planet Earth. Ew, fuck off, you virgin stalker. Okay, I'll suck your dick instead. That better? Yuck. Okay, you're still not comfortable with yourself. It's cool. You'll be back. Dude, you're a fucking creep. Fuck off. I'm confused. A minute ago, you were the one that wouldn't fuck off. And he's like, nah. And I'm like, rainbow, two dudes kissing, gay flag. And he's like, nah. And I'm like, thumbs up. I win again. Do you want to suck my dick or not?
Yeah, but what's in it for me?
The suspiciously straight ones are the fun ones.
Hmm.
I really love my job sometimes. Job. And now I got to find the guy who posted the thing so that he could do the thing where the yes. Then I can see where his post is.
There's been a lot of stupid posts lately, and like it's weird when regulars do shit. Like guy posting that fucking K airsoft PS90 and getting all butthurt about the temp ban for it. I'm like, you're a regular in the sub, you know better. Why would you do that?
Is he a regular in the sub?
Yes, he's got fucking flair. I mean, I remember seeing him in the sub before I was even a regular.
Jesus.
That's why I only gave him a temp ban, because I knew he's been around and contributed a lot in the past.
I didn't get that from that, but it didn't look too hard either, apparently. So
Yeah. I remember stuff I shouldn't.
I remember some of the weirdest shit. It's kind of a pain in the ass, really.
All those prostate exams, huh?
This is mega.nz, huh?
I've actually never had a prostate exam. Should I get one? I mean,
I haven't either.
I'm told my
Past
head
due,
is,
sir.
I really would like to do it myself.
I'm told my head is so far up my ass, it should be pretty easy to check. So,
This is very true.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a big head. You should have stimulated that prostate as much as you probably possibly could. Is what it is.
So this needs to go on Google Drive.
Google Drive has made my life so much easier.
Yeah, it's where I store my FFLs and my document that says how much all my shit's worth.
Nice.
I
figured Pest would have used like a nice leather-bound book with ink and paper that's completely immune to
being burnt in a fire.
Oh no, to government to freaking NSA and the like.
That's overrated. Everybody already knows what you have. If they really want to look into it, it's not even questionable.
Yeah. Plus,
because everything we buy is online anymore. There's always a trace to everything. Yeah. It's like even like sending messages like on Arms List. You send a message to somebody on Arms List. I mean, I'm sure if they really wanted to, they could find out who you are, who that guy was, what the item was, what was sent in the message.
All it does is track email addresses. So I mean, it's not surprisingly difficult.
We are living in 1984 already.
The email is just going to say, text me at such and such number. And as long as that number is not a burner, you got them.
Mod Mail is a good segment of the show. We should do that more often.
Who? Mod Mail? Oh,
yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a little incoherent. It's just me ranting about my triumph, but that one was particularly fun.
I usually post all the spicy ones to the Gun Hall of Shame in the Discord.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I take a snip and post them in there so people can see.
That one was taller than one screenshot, so I didn't do it. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can do multiple screenshots. I think I did that one on my phone actually.
JMB had tons of moms. I don't think biology works the way you think it does, sir. But who is the mother? We don't even have a clue because, God, that guy got around a whole lot. Jesus.
He had 9 moms. They had him in 1 month.
Was that the quiverful philosophy of the T-Rex Arms guys?
What? I don't know.
You know the Botkin family. If you look up Botkin syndrome,
Fuck is
Botkin.
Botkin syndrome?
Like weed.
Apparently, we're supposed to Google it. Botkin.
Well, I'm just saying, since we're on the Mormon thing, they're a popular holster maker. Lucas is always over, like, he's doing shooting things, but he's doing shooting things wrong. Like, he's speeding up his transitions and stuff during his videos to make himself look faster. And then he does all kinds of stuff on like Instagram, is like taking pictures of people in the parking lot of a Walmart saying, "Oh, these Mexicans here are probably on food stamps," and doing all other, wonderful
Wait.
person things like this.
What?
Yeah.
This
Lucas
is a-
Botkin. He's
Lucas-
like skinny jeans. Yeah, I don't know. He comes up quite a bit. Like when their stuff gets posted in gun deals, it's like people will pull up all the shit about their family being a cult and all the shitty things he does to minority, or but says about minorities and stuff, and then post it to his Instagram.
And this guy speeds up his videos to make himself look faster.
Yeah, because I mean, he'll like call out par times on his videos, but you never see like the actual, shot timer. And then you can tell if you ever look at his videos, like he'll be shooting fast, and like he has like the fastest fucking reload ever for his gun, or put his holster away and whips his rifle out at like Marvel comic speeds.
Does he win lots of
He
competitions?
doesn't even compete.
Okay, then. So this guy is not worth
Yes.
watching. Okay, all right. Well, I can just ignore all that fucking shit.
What the fuck is Quiverful? What is this bullshit?
Did you look it up?
Oh,
Because it's kind of fucking creepy,
fucking right there.
like really creepy.
Uh,
Quiverful wives. This is the more
looking-
than one wife incestual Mormons we're talking about here.
Lucas Botkin, the loadout room.
Would that be incestual or would that be polygamous?
A little bit of both, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if we're gonna call it what it is, we better label it properly.
Little
Ah,
column A,
here's
little
our
column
way.
B.
Why
Yeah,
is
like
it?
whenever his
It bothers me that the 1928 Thompson's in a zip file and all the rest of them are in 7 season. Oh, there's a RAR. Oh,
There's a RAR in there.
wow.
And that 1919 file is
Completely
fucking
disorganized.
monstrous.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's like 228 meg.
Ooh, it's a big one.
Ooh.
It's the big one, all right.
Do I have all of them?
Thick.
1919 AK is not there apparently. What the fuck? Block.
Now you can make that custom wallpaper you've been wanting.
The what?
Custom wallpaper. To your whole house in 1919 blueprints.
Well, I have Mickey gave me an original 1919. Well, not original, but like like copy of it. Anyway, like I got some stuff. My shop has an AK poster with the blueprint stuff on it and whatnot. Yeah, it's neat. Running out of walls though. What with seeing Arsenal doing all their stuff, and me buying it religiously for a while. Well, always. Some of the stuff they sent me is still in the roller. The mailer with it's all
Yeah.
rolled. Yeah, like ran out of walls.
That's how all my. Oh, you mean it's still sitting in your house in the roller? Ah, I gotcha.
Yeah, because I ran out of walls.
You got ceilings, don't you?
Well, yeah, apparently.
That's tasteful.
Yeah, it looks like I do.
Well, there you go.
You're right. My
It'd be
bad.
kind of awesome to go into a house where every surface, like walls and ceilings, are covered with gun posters.
Gun shit? Hell yeah.
Uh,
Dope as fuck.
you're in the right place.
That'd be like one of those trading spaces you see on like the.
Yeah.
The AK one is 1 gigabyte.
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 We
Is that like the
pronounce that
gigawatt?
gigabyte, sir.
Is there a DeLorean somewhere involved in there?
Yeah, 1.21 gigabytes. Yeah. Soft G. Apparently he likes GIFs, not GIFs.
Yeah, exactly.
Soft G. Gigabyte. Gigabyte.
Gigabyte.
Gigawatt. No, I mean,
It sounds slightly
in the great GIF war, you got to
racist.
choose a side, and then you got to like.
The gigabyte, for
Yeah.
no reason at all. It sounds
1.21 gigawatts, Marty. I that's all the authority you need on the GIF war. He's a doctor.
It's M16A2, M1918A2, M1928A1, and AKM.
And
The
SSH
M16 one is the most handy of all of them.
and BAR.
Yeah, I mean, not a lot of people have those.
Well, now you can make your own. You got the Whitland directions right there.
I shot one the other day. It seems like a little counterproductive, actually. Not super great.
Yeah, you gotta wonder, what was the thought process there?
I to be fair, I completely appreciated the opportunity. It was fucking delightful to actually get a chance to do that. But yeah, like
especially, I used to think I'd like the original much more than the A2, but now it's kind of like,
this thing does need a bipod.
yes, it does. Yes.
You can get one of them M16 ones and put it on there, and it'd be great. You clip on the barrel, and, like you squeeze it and it comes off, and boom, you're done. Yeah, needs bipod for sure. It was it was very nice to get to handle your Johnson again, sir.
Oh yes.
It was so sweet looking at you and Mickey doing the play date there with the I missed it, but I did see it later on Instagrams and stuff.
We had a good time.
How did I miss that? Where was I? Was I eating a burrito or something? Or
I don't know what happened. Yeah,
maybe I was there at the inception of
it
it.
was one of those things where you could hear the music start in the background. The hell,
Turn
the time
around,
of their lives.
Now I need you more tonight.
Now I need you more than ever.
If you only hold me tight.
You're getting all weird.
I had that played at my brother's wedding, and we blew the roof off the dump with that song.
Nice. You have a dump with a roof.
Weddings are fun.
Yeah, we did that one, and I had them play the last song from Dirty Dancing.
Because nobody puts FC in a corner.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm. How'd the AK shit go?
I did not know this, but my brother took dancing lessons. So,
In order to accomplish the dutiful there with the thing.
well, my brother is not a dancer, and his wife wanted a.
I believe no male it actually is. I mean,
No. Some guys are naturally blessed with dancing ability.
But are they male?
What's that?
But are they male?
Yes, they are. Some guys are.
You sure?
I can dance really, really fucking awesome when I'm drunk. At least I think I can.
Oh,
you might be the only one to think that.
Trust me, dude. I am totally really fucking good at karaoke when I'm hammered. Too.
It's
Oh
like
yeah.
it's like
my favorite is the death metal fucking what's her name? The lady with the meat dress.
Lady Gaga.
Hey,
Gaga. I like to do Lady Gaga death metal at the karaoke. That's my go-to there. You got to get super hammered, and then you whip out the Lady Gaga.
No. You gotta do. I want to know what love is, and you got to do it with a hype man. So it's like, I want to know what love is, and then he wants to know what love is.
Oh, you got it,
and it just bounces back and forth.
No, that could work. But yeah, so yeah, I'm no good at karaoke, but I'm sure when I'm really hammered, I'm super good at it. But yeah, definitely not one of the dancers. But Bart, you totally are. It's cool.
Totally.
Yeah, some guys are really good on the Dance Dance Revolution machine, and then you take away the machine, and they're still pretty good.
It's not so much that. It's just if you can get low and you get lower than the girl can, they love that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, because you've worked thigh muscles, and therefore you can thrust appropriately.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it like
Bingo.
Duffman is thrusting in the general direction of the problem?
Because being like 6'5" or whatever, no, I try really not. I try really hard not to bend my legs unless I need to, and so no, thigh muscles don't work. They can sense that stuff.
Well, it is 10:41.
Uh-oh.
Some places it's even 11:41.
It says 8:41 here.
And you had to run off to play your stupid game every time at 8:41.
Well, not this time because I didn't play it in the last couple days.
How come?
Well, I succeeded already, so.
You
You beat it?
succeeded?
Well, it's an early access game that's not complete yet, and I've done all the things so far. So now we just have to watch it on the YouTubes and wait for the update. Satisfactory is fucking great. Should play it. It's awesome. I played with Spivey the other day. He was making spaghetti. He was making spaghetti. Yeah.
Making spaghetti.
First factory is always spaghetti. TLD? Well, okay, so this vegan guy is clearly stalking me because no, it wasn't TLD. It was Satisfactory, but people are stalking me on the internet.
Hey, it's good to be wanted. I mean,
I'm playing hard to want though.
I cannot believe the grocery store got mad at me when I asked about that cake.
What cake?
Oh, I asked them to do a cake for me, and you know, I wanted it to get decorated that said not stocking. Figured you were hungry, and they're just like, it sounds like you're stocking. They're like, no. I said not.
Is there some religious reason why you won't do this?
Right. Right. It's but yeah, I can never return to that grocery store now. It's kind of sad.
Wow. Did you ask him to say totally not stocking or just not?
It just not stocking. But well, I could ask them to do totally, but then they would probably try to upsize me to a bigger size.
Oh, I see. You could just get a cake mix and some frosting.
No. I wanted a chocolate chip cookie cake.
You could totally
get some cake mix, some frosting.
Then you could do your own stocking.
I think you can't sub that out. It doesn't work that way. You can't delegate that.
Why not?
Delegate making your own cake? No, you can't.
No, you can't delegate stocking. I mean,
oh.
You mean with like a private detective or something?
Stalking people or like stalking a grocery store?
Either.
I'm pretty sure you can pay people to stalk somebody else. Yeah, that's like been a thing for a long time.
It's called
It was a whole genre of movies in the 40s.
It's not stalking unless there's a restraining order. You should know that.
I don't know that because I've never been in a situation to even fucking had to worry about that shit.
Why not?
Because
the implication?
I don't stalk people. I don't need to do that. They come to me.
Because pussy launches itself at my direction.
Thank God Plan B existed when I was in college. That's all I can say. and if Tinder existed when I was in college, holy shit.
Apparently Bart's good looking.
See, this is what gets me. Like some guys have this magnet inside that attracts women. I was born with a magnet that attracts bullshit. and
So
drama.
here's all
you have to curate your own personality.
You got to embrace Dunning-Kruger syndrome. Chicks love that shit. I am
Yeah.
super overconfident, and it doesn't matter whether I can do any of the things I say I can do. Sorry, Bart. You're the genuine.
No. I'm not. I don't take that. I'm good.
Anyway,
I was just telling FC. The thing is, you have to listen to other people instead of trying to tell your own stories all the time. That's how you get people to be interested in you.
I listen plenty. I just.
It is what it is. We're all human. We all make mistakes.
But if you want to play easy to want, just be overconfident about everything.
Yeah. And have a huge cock.
I can totally. Well, that always helps.
That might help too. You know.
Actually, I suspect that might cause overconfidence. But if you have a regular size,
That's why they like the confidence. See, they think it means, you know.
I actually. So you guys actually just reminded me of something. I actually had my doctor look up, approximately, how tall.
What's the minimum for micro penis?
Yeah.
Where does everybody measure from, Doc?
I'm not joking. When I was like 7,
Can you show me?
I think we should probably stop the broadcast about right now.
Do we go all the way to the base, or do we go like?
And I have a doc. I said, Doc, can